The Orioles' Adam Jones sports his Braille-adorned jersey. Greg Fium. Getty Images, by Debuler sports reporter covering national topics, as well as supporting coverage of D. See area teams email bio follow September 19 at 1:40 a.m. The Orioles are having a season that local fans will try their hardest to forget, but on Tuesday the team commemorated a Baltimore event in history-making fashion. The O's became the first U.S. professional team, they claimed, to use Braille lettering on their game day uniforms. During a game against the Blue Jays at Camden Yards, Braille dots spelled out the word Orioles on the fronts of players' jerseys, and the lettering was used to denote their names on the backs. In addition, Braille alphabet cards were handed out to fans at the ballpark. A new low, Orioles lose their 108th game, most in club's 65-year history. The occasion was the 40th anniversary of the move to Baltimore of the National Federation of the Blind's headquarters. According to an account on the team's website, the O's had initially discussed honoring the NFB on July 26 to mark the 28th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, but when they learned of the upcoming date, they came up with a new and unprecedented approach. Tonight, in recognition of the 40th anniversary of the NFB Voice moving their national headquarters to Baltimore, we'll host National Federation of the Blind Night. Number Orioles players and coaches will wear specially designed jerseys with Braille lettering. Number birdlandpic.twitter.com xtjmjp6cog, Baltimore Orioles, @Orioles, September 18, 2018. The names in our lineup graphic are in Braille lettering in recognition of National Federation of the Blind Night at Oriole Park. At Dylan Bundy on the mound vs Blue Jays at 7:05 p.m. Number Birdland @NFBVoicePic.Twitter. Com F16DH6XW, Baltimore Orioles, @Orioles, September 18, 2018. In addition to the uniforms and Braille lettering in the O's lineup graphic, the team invited a blind concert pianist, Carlos Ade, to sing the national anthem, and NFB President Mark Riccobono threw out the first pitch. Riccobono described throwing out the first pitch as a little bit nerve-wracking, but he said it helped, that he'd done a lot of nerve-wracking stuff in his life. It really means a lot that the Baltimore Orioles are acknowledging the anniversary, and not just in a way that says, "It's nice to have you," but in a real way that's authentic to blind people, by including Braille, which is the means that blind people use for literacy all across the world, Riccobono said before the game. He added that when the team said it could use the lettering on its uniforms, he and others at his organization thought it was a fantastic idea and suggested distributing the alphabet cards to help fans learn what Braille is and how to recognize the characters. A first pitch strike from Ed Riccobono on @NFB Voice Night at Oriole Park. Macron pick. Twitter.com GKKOEQUE5C, Orioles on MASN, @MasNOrioles, September 18, 2018. A young fan says let's go O's. Number Birdland @NFB Voice @Orioles pick. Twitter.com TuesJuabixa, Mid-Atlantic ADACTR, @Adainfo, September 18, 2018. We enjoyed visiting the parks.